Coming up on today's episode of the JV Buzz,
Bella talks to an expert about how quarantine could be affecting your mental health.
Emma covers the graduation controversy,
and Lila interviews a Fort Mill student who's making the news for giving back.
Today is Monday, June 1st,
and the JV Buzz starts now.
Happy Monday, Fort Mill. I'm Lila.
And I'm Grace. We hope you've all been staying safe and healthy out there. One kind of wellness that can be harder to talk about is your mental health.
JV Buzz reporter Bella sat down with an expert to talk about taking care of your mind and body.
Since the coronavirus has changed our lives with regulations such as social distancing, many students may find themselves feeling anxious or stressed out. From canceled sports to online schooling, there are lots of reasons to feel angry or upset. Psychiatrist Dr. Herbert Harmon discusses why self-isolation has been challenging for teens specifically.
Adolescents require a lot of social interaction to develop. Adolescents probably are feeling that they're missing out on that and having trouble connecting, which could lead to some sadness or frustration.
Current Fort Mill sophomore Mia Moran shared how the pandemic has affected her.
I've definitely gotten a lot more sleep, and I've definitely been well rested, which that I feel like has a positive effect on my mental health, but I feel very scattered and all over the place and not very organized and just bored, which can be depressing at times.
The longer your problems persist, the harder it is to resolve them, and these feelings shouldn't be ignored.
So when someone is in a major depressive episode or experiencing generalized anxiety disorder, for instance, cortisol, which is a stress hormone, is really high, and that causes a lot of breakdown. It modifies cell interactions in a way that can be lasting.
While recognizing when you need help is important, it's also crucial to know when your friend may need help. The best approach is to simply be there for them.
I think it's also important to know that if you perceive any kind of danger, and what I mean by that is the person is making a threat or alluding to wanting to be dead or doing something that's clear to you, they could act on it, that you go get help.
Because hospitals and emergency rooms are being filled with critical care patients, many people aren't seeking treatment for their day-to-day issues. If you or a friend are struggling, please reach out, whether it's someone you trust or one of these hotlines. Reporting for the JV Buzz, I'm Bella.
You never know what someone might be going through, so that's a great reminder for all of us to check up on our friends and family.
Thanks, Bella, for that report. As the world continues to open back up, local businesses are not back to operating at full capacity. Evan got to talk to someone in the food service industry to hear their story.
The coronavirus pandemic has shut down schools and businesses across the world to help slow the spread of the virus. I spoke to a local business co-owner to discuss how their lives have been impacted by the pandemic.
It makes you realize the value of quality time you spend with your family.
How's the restaurant doing?
I would say we're probably down 50 or 60% of sales per week. I don't know how long it'll be before we're able to open at full capacity to where we were before, because there's so many unknown factors going into it.
Hospitals have seen a drastic change in patients as they cut down on routine appointments and procedures. I talked to a nurse technician on what she's seen during the pandemic.
But we were used to seeing 220 people a day. We were down to seeing less than 40 people in a 24-hour period. For the first couple weeks of the virus, it went insanely dead there. There was nothing to do. They were laying people off.
COVID-19 is ruining much more than our social lives, and while there still is no cure or vaccine against it, health organizations around the world are pumping out new ways to keep ourselves, our friends, family, and communities as safe as possible.
It makes you slow down, and it makes you remember the little things in life. Keep your hands washed. Just when you're out in public, wear your mask.
To find out more information on ways to help others stay safe and support your local businesses, go to cdc.gov, who.int, or scdhec.gov. Reporting for The Buzz, I'm Evan Mucciaroni.
Thanks, Evan. Closer to campus, Fort Mill seniors are getting ready to cross the stage and graduate.
It's going to look a lot different this year, due to the state's requirements because of COVID-19. Though not everyone's on board with the senior-only graduation. Emma tells us why.
Due to the coronavirus, the class of 2020 was not able to graduate like they normally would. Instead, the Fort Mill School District and the town of Fort Mill came up with some ideas to make graduating feel special.
I think the parade definitely makes up for missing the graduation. It was really fun. It was also nice to see all my friends. It also felt good that the whole city was able to put this together for us.
the seniors were able to be in 3 parades to celebrate graduation, one in TK, Baxter, and at Fort Mill High School. The school district also came up with the idea of still letting them walk across the stage, while still being the safe 6 feet apart.
I'm so happy that we got to be in the parade. It was a super cool experience. Very glad that Fort Mill had that. Also cannot wait to walk across the stage like normal. I think it's awesome that we're having it on the football field too.
Many seniors are super excited that they get to have their graduation on the football field, but some siblings and parents may have a different opinion.
I think it would be good for the seniors to see each other and have the graduation ceremony, but I'm just a little upset that I won't be able to watch it in person.
In the end, the seniors still get their celebration, but just in a different way. For more information and videos, follow us at thebuzztv_FMHS on Instagram. Reporting for The Buzz, I'm Emma Tisdale, and congratulations, class of 2020.
Thanks, Emma. You can find the link to the live stream graduation by following The Buzz on social media.
It's easy to think about your own needs in these uncertain times, but a Fort Mill High School student turned his thoughts to the needs of others.
I had the chance to interview him for the JV Buzz. During this time, it is very important for people to work together. That is exactly what rising senior Aksh Patel decided to do with his 1,000 Mask project.
And so I started brainstorming of ways that I could set up this project, and one by one ideas started coming into place, and everything started planning itself out, and the project started going.
Aksh says he started the 1,000 Mask project to raise money to donate 1,095 masks to the healthcare workers in our area. The goal was to raise $4,000 for this cause.
So after I made my Instagram flyer, I sent it to everybody and anybody that I thought would possibly donate.
I talked to some of the students at Fort Mill High School that donated to this cause and asked them what their reason was for donating.
Because I felt like if I had the money to do it, then why shouldn't I?
It was really nice being able to help my community in ways like just from sitting at home.
Aksh says he made a little over his $4,000 goal and was able to buy more than 1,100 masks.
Overall, the feeling for me, knowing that we all as a community contributed to their cause in helping the community as a whole, it was a great feeling for me. And, you know, I was appreciative that I could do this stuff on a small scale on this local level to help these people.
Aksh recommends to find what you're good at and create a cause that the whole community can help out with. Reporting for the JV Buzz, I'm Lila. I'm so impressed that he was able to rally the support and exceed the goal.
It just goes to show what Yellow Jackets can do when we work together. Until next time, I'm Grace.
And I'm Lila.
Happy Monday, Fort Mill!